Today marks 1167 days share lessons I learned and continue to learn with all of you. I hope that these insights will inspire you, support your dreams, help you achieve your goals, and really empower you to become the person that you want to become. Today I'm going to start with a question. Have you ever said that I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't have energy to do something? So you say like, oh, I would love to pursue that, but I don't have time. I would love to pursue that, but I don't have money. I would love to build a business, but I don't have time. I don't have money. I don't have energy. There's a lot of things that we say that we do not have the resources to do something. This is important to us. Today I want to focus on a very, very important topic. So resources and resourcefulness. And I truly believe that we do not lack resources. What we lack is resourcefulness. And that's where the beauty is. So it means that when we change our mindset from saying that, okay, I don't have money, but how I could get more money? I don't have enough energy, how I could get more energy? I don't have enough time, how I could get more time? So it means we start looking from a lack of resources to lack of resourcefulness, because when we become more resourceful, we're able to achieve better things. So today we'll share seven things that we need to really consider when we think about resourcefulness, because today's lesson, I think that if you actually grasp the importance of that, you will be able to be so much more successful in this year. Because when I speak with business owners, they always mention that resourcefulness is one of the key aspects that they are looking for from a partner, from an employee, because the resourcefulness is something that really allows people to be in a position that of lack to a position of abundance. So today we'll share those 7 aspects of resourcefulness. So number 1, resourcefulness is a learnable skill. Resourcefulness is a skill. That means if you've never been resourceful and you are struggle with being resourceful, that means that's all fine. It's like, I'm aware that I'm not resourceful right now because I don't ask those questions. Because first questions need to be, how can I? Because okay, I'm not able to afford it. How can I afford it? This is the resourceful question that we're able to okay, what kind of questions could I ask to become more resourceful? And then start looking for ways. So resourcefulness is a learnable skill. We need to really understand that. And 99.99 things are learnable skills. When we understand that, we're able to develop. Because if you just leave that to say, oh, I'm not resourceful, this is for other people. Again, this shows that fixed mindset that you think that you're not able to change, you're not able to become a different kind of person. Because resourceful is a skill that you're able to develop no matter what. Number 2, that resourcefulness is about making the most what you have. Making the most with what you have, because a lot of times we look into okay, what we do not have. We lack resources. We don't have time. We don't have money. We don't have something else. Okay, so but what do you have? What you able to use? So it means if you say like okay, I have $1,000, so I need $10,000 to start a business. So what you able to do with $1,000? Maybe there's something that you can really do with that $1,000 to become resourceful and use what you already have. Because sometimes we say, like, I'm lacking 9, but you have 1K. What you able to do with it? Maybe there is something that you're able to, again, be creative, be resourceful, and say, like, I'm able to do something with what I have. I'm able to start. Because a lot of times we say that we need resources to really achieve something. But we do not need all resources at the beginning. Sometimes we're able to start with a scratch. Just a little bit, 1/10 of what we need. And when we step forward, we're taking those steps, those resources showing up, because people love movement. People love movement. People don't give money to people that are stagnant, who's standing still. So when you take action and we move in, of course, at that moment, resources could start flow to you as well. So we need to really start taking action with what we have without really too much thinking about what you do not have, about lack. Because success is attracted by gratitude, by success, by really positive emotions, by great vibrations. And lack is negative emotion, and you never attract success with lack. Number 3, and this is very, very important. I really want you to listen to that. Scarcity breeds resourcefulness. Scarcity breeds resourcefulness. So what that means? It means that when you lack money, what you will need to develop something. You will need to develop the skill set of influence, with sales, of public speaking, communication. Why is that? Because it means if you're lacking money, lacking funding, lacking resources, it means you will need to go and find it. And if you need to find that funding from other people, that means you will need to be able to communicate, express yourself, being able to influence people. So it means that you will develop the skill set. You will develop skill set. You will develop your resourcefulness. That means if you're lacking time, if you're lacking time, what you will that leads to? That means it will lead to developing the skill sets that becoming much more productive. That means that you also like I need to be high performance. We need to be very focused. So that means you will learn new skill sets that will allow you to have more time. That means you will need to create boundaries, all the things that means you will become different kind of person, to really find the time. It's very, very important. So scarcity breeds resourcefulness and skill sets at the same time because we're able to really find different ways to really find resources. Number 4, it builds resilience. It's a very powerful thing. When you know that you're resourceful, that you can be thrown to any kind of room, any kind of country, any kind of city, and you will survive because you have resourceful mind. This is very powerful. That means resourcefulness gives you confidence. And at the same time, it builds your resilience because say, okay, I'm able to persevere. I'm able to push it through. I'm able to go through everything because I have resourcefulness. I'm able to figure it out. I'm able to build skills. I'm able to ask questions to find a way to solve this problem. And when you have that, that builds massive resilience. Number 5 is collaboration is a key part of resourcefulness. That means that resourcefulness is not about you being alone. You can, but the majority of the time is interdependent. So that means that you need to have some kind of community, you can need a team, it's a network to really build those resources. That means that maybe if you don't have time, maybe you're able to delegate your tasks to the other people, and now you find that open up your time. So it means being able to work with other people, leverage other people's time, leverage other people's energy, leverage other people's money, time, everything, all the resources that other people have towards that vision that you together as a team have. So it's very, very important to understand that resourceful person always looking at how we could really partner up with someone that we could really together really multiply our success. Because when you are working too, I love that idea perspective as well. When you have one person who has one good idea and other person has one good idea, most time that leads not to 2 good ideas. That most time leads to 3 great ideas because you're able to bounce ideas to each other, and even sometimes even 11 ideas. So 1 plus 1 even equal 11, not 2 in ideas when you think about collaboration and resourcefulness. Number 6 is action is more important than perfection. Action is more important than perfection. So it means when you are struggling, you don't have some kind of resources. So what do we need to do? We need to build skill set. But that means if you want to build skill set, that means you will need to take action, execute, try new things, explore, reflect, and constantly really look after doing different things that we could really bring those resources back. Because I said that resources are drawn by movement. So it means, are you moving? Are you taking action? Are you executing? Are you attracting resources? Because if you're not moving, resources will walk away or will be drawn away. So that means that knowing that action is important, is very important for resources. That means we need to really understand that perfection could be something that slows us down or makes us stand in the same spot still. So when we want to be resourceful, one of the key aspects is execution. Without thinking that it will be great action, not great action, just action alone will bring some resources. The last one, number 7, I want to mention is that it's a mindset that empowers you. It's a mindset that empowers you. It's so powerful when you know that okay, I'm lacking time, I'm lacking money, I'm lacking energy. But you know that when you start asking the right questions, you will have everything what you need to succeed. So that means that what it does, it puts back the control. It puts back control because when you say that I don't have resources, it seems that you're out of control. But if you say like I'm resourceful, I'm able to ask questions, I'm able to start executing towards that. That means that you take ownership, responsibility, accountability to yourself, and because of that you feel much more uplifted, fulfilled, and you're able to do something about your lack. And when you start seeing that, you start looking at it's not a lack. It's ability for me to develop myself, improve myself, and really work towards that abundance that I was always wanting. So as I said at the beginning, that resourcefulness is one of the key aspects of successful people, because the more resourceful are you, the more you admire it. So that means that, and what you appreciate appreciates. If you appreciate that you're resourceful, you will become more resourceful. I truly believe it. I truly believe that if you appreciate that your resourcefulness, even though that you might be maybe from 1 to 10, maybe a 2 of 10, but you need to appreciate where you find the ways. And maybe you're able to look in the past. When was the time when I was resourceful? When was the time? And you really start looking into your mind and start remembering all those moments when you were resourceful, when you find a way to solve that problem, and really visualize in the future, okay, what are those moments when I can use my resourcefulness? Because something is that you're able to visualize being resourceful, and of course you're able to become resourceful. So I hope you should reflect as well. How resourceful are you right now? And are you willing to develop your resourcefulness in the next year? So you can really even next year, become more and more wealthy, abundant, grateful, and all those things will come because you are resourceful. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.